Hello everybody and welcome back to some Mashinky. I'm Keejchen, and this episode we will be focusing on a few different things, most notably of all exploiting our resources to a better potential. We will be focusing a little bit more on oil than we have been. Our refineries can handle more load and therefore we should deliver more to them. I also noticed, what was it? Up here the oil wells, no. Well, it can produce more, so this one should. Just to make sure we don't ever run out. And what was it? That was another thing. Damn it, I already lost it. Well, this coal isn't being tapped out. I think this one needed more coal, but it's incoming. And we are tapping out the iron tokens from here, or the ingots. We are doing okay for this station here. They are picking up the timber fast enough. Let me see. I knew there was another thing. Dang it. This one has been upgraded, this refinery. I did upgrade the refineries last episode, and then the workshops themselves, factories, I did conclude that they cannot do it work more efficiently than these things here. This oil well is not overflowing, but it is being sort of tapped out, so that's good. But we would maybe want more storage on some of these stations. This coal is still not being worked hard enough, so we can send out more coal trains. There's one more thing. Right, this iron mine over here is not producing, I think, fast enough for this train to come up and pick it up again. So we could build an extension on that, and we could build this second head frame thing. I'm thinking, why not? It will improve our production in the long run. So we have another spanking new building that we haven't seen before. Very cool. More iron ore. This coal station could do with more storage. No, it has 300. Okay, so it's not even close to being filled. This one here, it's not being filled either yet. One thing I would want to work on this episode as well is getting another mail train out, because we have not done a lot in that department. But I want more oil to be delivered to this refinery here. We have one oil train running somewhere along the line. Look at here, there's some commodities being moved around. Hey, and you can see them inside the train, very cool. Now the oil train, crude oil. No, that would be the refined oil, this here. Is this the one? And it's on its way to this station with 0 oil barrels in its storage. So it's currently running and just running, and it's running empty because this refinery isn't producing enough for it. And we are delivering oil to it from this angle up here. Let's have a look at the crude oil stations. There's one here that is not filled up at the moment. This one up here is completely filled. So we should add in a freight station, if anything, here. Do like this. Does that look okay? Oh, that sort of makes them glitch into each other. Well, that's unfortunate. I hope that it would suit. Look at that. I hope that it will fit. Well, you could argue that they could have made the roof fit onto the silo like this, and I don't see why. Okay, no, this doesn't work. Oh well, never mind. For the purpose of the game, it all works as it should. Well, we should get another train running down here, and let's find one along the line that is already doing that thing. Is this one optimal? It looks like it is pretty much optimal, yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can make a similar train and engine here. At that long a distance, we could run the ENDF3, but we cannot, because we don't have oil. This we might want to be set. But these run faster. Can carry about the same. Excuse me? What is the difference here? This one is longer, and it weighs more in and of itself, so in total carrying capacity it will be able to carry less. Right, if you combine these two, like what length does it end up being, the one train here? Is it optimal? It's length 6, that's not that bad. You wouldn't be able to fit this one on and then fill it up to next level of weight. This one would run slower, but would be able to carry more wagons, and so would be longer. I think this one would be the more efficient one in the long run. It runs on oil, which we are releasing a lot of oil trains. Can we see like a total? I wonder. Oh, one thing I want to do for sure is grab a train in here, the oldest one we have. That would be U train 6, and say go to depot. So we can upgrade you. One train at a time. Be set 52 or a... I mean, we're running low on coal as well, so... And we need more coal for the storage buildings, so I think I would run a BD set, because I don't think we have a lot of other things that we can use oil for. But I say that, but in 3 years we will be running into next age, and I bet you that we will probably need oil a lot in the next age. But I'm tempted to use this one. On the other hand, again, we're running so many trains along this line that are this type, and they will run at that speed. So I'm also thinking we should dual line this this entire segment of the rails. We'll get to that in a second, and that's something we can spend most of the episode working on, I think. Would I run this one here? Sure. Why not? This one can run even faster, but carry even less. Okay. Interesting. So, and it's longer. So it's all about what you want. You want speed. Like this one would be the best one for most things, right? If we are gonna buy wagons, this is the crude oil ones here. We can use the warrants here. These are the hatches, so it's even less efficient. I think we don't have an END-F3 yet. So let's get one of those. Yeah. Let's run the speed until we get... Oh, we're using the oil. Right, so we should build up a storage of it before we run another train. But I want an AMD-F3, so we will probably not be doing something as smart as that. But how are we doing? We can look here. Ah, that's a cool little idea. If we click here, no, coal, iron, timber, money. So let's see here. We can expand this list and say counts. No. Oh, we have to do it again. It's diesel, not oil. My bad. What I want to know is in 1946 we didn't get a single oil token. Is that really true? What? That's insane. Oh. Huh. But in 1946, can we see vehicles fuel 712, and we earn, this is in coal, so the balance is, it went down. Huh. What is this filter? Oh, only income, and then only outgoing. So the balance ends up, we lost coal here. Stations income. Interesting. Vehicle fuel. In 1945 we used 760, and in 1946 we then, the other way around, we gained 760. So we've, assuming that this number will keep increasing, we are ahead of the curve here. It's hard to make any real judgments on oil than diesel. since apparently we've only gained diesel in 1947. Like, I find that hard to believe. Really? I know that there are some other ways of looking at these things. Is that just the same list, or does this have more information? It doesn't really have more information. Interesting. But I kind of want a new train. I don't believe we have a single one. And again, so if I do this, we can scroll around this list and see if we find one. Like, is there an END F3 here? I don't remember releasing one. We have these other real fast trains. It runs 62 and this one can go 80. The other one. Alright. I think I'll still wait around for it. Let's see the oil total. I mean, if we can go above the 60, that means we have the income, right? So maybe we focus on something else then while we're waiting and shelf that idea for a little bit. I would like to run dual bridges here as well. Dual bridges, dual lined tracks would be cool. And I think efficient in the long run. Maybe it's not that necessary, but if we have different trains running at different speeds, then it will be good for the line as a whole. And I would want to increase the size of the roundabouts as well. So let's do it at one at a time. And that's something I can definitely spend some time working on. That will improve the system as a whole and prepare us for the next age. Yeah, it is the next age, I suppose. Go away. Thank you. So I should have let the other one stay and then build around it, because I am terrible at making these estimates or roundabouts without having an inner roundabout. Like here, I would build it around. Well, this one's tricky because it's next to a road. We would need to spend... Okay, I'll do it down here first. Remove the signals because then we can build around it. These signals I don't need to remove. So I'll just extend it basically in this way here. Huh. Same here. That looks super ugly. How am I not doing that right? Like that. And then in here. So it'd be from here. This is the one I want, yes. And then we can connect them like that. So we will remove the inner one. It is no longer needed. Making them bigger will make us just have more capacity in a roundabout and make them a lot less likely to clog up as we have been experiencing. Can you not? Oh god. If I wanted you to go this way. Yes, like that. So wrong track crossing, it says. Something like that. Okay, whatever, this works. And then here, yep, no biggie. That wasn't too hard. Now we need to add the signals back in, of course. And that means snow, okay. Well, I like my roads. I've been building a lot of roads in between the episodes here. For the role-playing purposes. If I did this, can I remove... This looks ugly. Now I'm being nitpicky. And it's unnecessary and I wanted it to happen anyway. There you go. So into the roundabout we get the chain signals. Same here. Same there. Leaving it here. Like that. And here. That's sort of all I want. I want two inside so that we can have one passing in that way and then one in that way. And it's very unlikely that this one will clog. I think. And I hope that I am correct. Then, to continue this thought I was having of going the dual line, this is how we will do it. Basically. Alright, so it comes in this way. Follows here. Now we have dual line. Then we need to make a roundabout here. And it doesn't need to have a specific shape. Like, I like it when it looks round and neat, but it doesn't technically have to do it to be effective and work. It's just the way I like it. Because it allows us to make this little connection, which makes it all... It's so important that they can reach this roundabout, and then if they are on the wrong track or whatever, they can turn around and go back, which you can't normally just do willy-nilly, right? So we need sort of a round system to make that happen. So that's what this is for. Justifying it to myself here, I'm pretty sure that it should be clear what the purpose is. Build that there. It's that way. And this is an in. So to get in on this system, should be able to just... Yeah, okay. That was easy. Here. There. Now, can we make a dual-lined roundabout work? Is that even a thing? Like, could this work? Huh. Now, what the problem is, once I start doing this again, I will feel like we're setting it up to fail again. This will work as it is at the moment. Right? But it does make it a single line while they are on the roundabout. So there's not a lot of space for them to like overtake each other here. Well, we need the roundabouts. It would be so easy to add this in. An inner lane here. Yeah, I don't know. This feels wrong. It looks okay. Looks like it could work. But I bet you there's a problem with this that I'm not seeing. Like if a train comes in here, oh, it should be okay. I think it's big enough, this one in particular, that it won't cause issues. You can have multiple trains in here and... Well, the thing is, the one coming in here, it's gonna come out, and if it wants to go this way, it's not gonna block any other trains. No, I believe. I have to believe. And then we will do this one here. Not enough tokens of what? We spent timber? Excuse me. What? If I build the normal rail and then upgrade it, it wants timber now. Are you kidding me? I know that there was an update to the game, and then now it wants timber to build my upgraded rails, which is really, really, really bad for this map where we have very limited timber with only 2 lumber mills. Wow. So that's an interesting addition to the game. I knew that there was an update, and I skimmed the dev blog, but I didn't see anything about a change in price on the upgraded rails. So that means, oh my lord, that means I should build all my rails in normal rails first, and then okay, what happens if I want to build one? It's 1 timber for this one here, and if I want to delete a rail, I get 2 money back. So if I delete upgraded rails, we are now effectively losing timber. That's a whole new thing. Wow. Well, that was. I'm glad there's no way to not catch it, because apparently I will eventually run out of timber when I'm just building stuff. Okay. Wow. So we can't build all the double rails. I could build it with normal rail, but then I end up building all these normal rails that I don't really want. And then we have to remember to go and upgrade them later when I get timber. I'm trying to process this new system. It will change a whole lot. Wow. Interesting. Okay, let's not fret about it. I'm just processing it. Okay. And the bridges. And if I wanted another bridge here, would need to align that. And if I wanted a bridge over here, what does that cost? Timber. Excuse my exclamation point there. That's a new thing. If I want a tunnel here, it now wants timber. Jesus, oh no. Okay. So I will have to look at new ways for us to optimize our timber production. We cannot have overflow in this station anymore. So we want storage buildings on the sawmills for sure. And the one up here, how is that one looking? It's actually close to overflowing, so I want to be sending a timber train up there immediately so that we don't start losing timber. That's something I will do right away. What do we have for timber trains here that we can copy? Not a lot. This one here, I suppose, is the one that we're using now. It's the newest model. So you will be duplicated. Yes. Go. Okay. Now we're still waiting on our oil to go to 60, so that we can get that new END F3 train. And I think I would want to use or immediately duplicate this one here and just give it different orders. I'm assuming that this is a model that I want. I didn't even check it, that it's optimal. But let's just make sure that we are taking all the timber away from the stations that we can. And then once they are emptied of timber, we want to make sure we can get more lumber into it so that it's a continuous loop. And I did check that they both have coal, as much coal as they can run on. So that's a limited amount. We also cannot upgrade the timber station anymore, I believe. Oh, I'm wrong. Oh, well, we should get this drying storage. That's the next thing. And we are very close to getting it here. There you go. I think we have this one up at the other station though. The building is too large. So it needs to come in over here. Sorry, role-playing road, you need to go. And in goes the drying storage. Interesting. Not enough space. That's mildly frustrating. This can work. Oh god. Now we lost timber here. So we'll build this when I'm gonna delete it in a second again, so what I wanna do, we'll do that right away, is to remove this and say now the next line will be coming in this way, going up here, but then it wants to divert into the station. This needs to be a chain as well. No, it doesn't. And in fact, it doesn't need to be a chain at all, because I will be moving this other track in a second. There. So this guy is coming in. Oh, and we need to make sure that it's connected this way. So we'll be using a lot of the old rail again. And did I just overwrite our upgraded rail with upgraded rail, and then I have to pay to upgrade it again? Right? Back to the good one. Well, we can't. But I can do it this way. No, that doesn't cost anything. Or now it's confused on whether or not it's one or the other. Okay. Interesting. We are having some technical issues this episode. Oh god. Well then. I mean, I don't hate the addition to the game, but the fact that we only have 2 sawmills on this map is gonna make that a very, very difficult change to deal with. So, now we can build in that drying storage here. Can't go anywhere else, so it'll have to go like this. And we will want to upgrade this to the good rail again. And I want it to be the good rail. There's no way around it. Now, I don't know about this, whether or not this is the good rail now. Wow. That's a major change in this game. Can't believe I missed that in that block. Okay. We now have the oil, the diesel, to buy the good train, EMD F3. There you go. EMD F3, you will want the crude oil warrants, and now we have no lumber to buy the warrants. But I believe you can fill up with hatches and you won't care. This is also one of those things. Yeah, This one won't care, because it can carry all the things. Oh, it's actually pretty close to not being able to fill up. What do you know? But we'll take it like this. It's going to take it a little bit of a longer time, but very little extra time to fill up the last part above 8. And in fact, we need to make this station longer, which we cannot do because we cannot afford single boxes anymore forever. Ha! Because that takes lumber, and we will need to save up a lot of lumber for when we want to build any type of rail. Well, not any type of rail, but the good type of rail, which I would always want. Right? Or at least up until this point, I have always gone for the upgraded rail. Now I'm not so sure anymore. What is happening here? Right, you can only have one in that roundabout at a time. I really wish the trains coming through here would prioritize the bridge. They usually don't. Like if they do when I have this, when this signal, when anyone is in the roundabout, they do prioritize the other one. And now, what does this one do? See, it's gonna go for the lower one because the bridge doesn't have enough signals. So that's a mistake, of course. Do it like that. Okay, train 6 is waiting in depot, so he's back home. Where are you going? Station... Oh boy. Station 9, Station 39, Station 9, Station 10, Station 20, 29. Okay. And that's a fine route. There's actually a good amount of mail on that route, so we might want to do the mail train that I was talking about on this route as well. We'll make it a passenger and mail train. And it's a relatively closed system, so we might want to just use a VR3. I think that would be fine. We'll give him the wagons from the other train, plus a little extra, and then some mail wagons to add on. And how are you doing on length and weight? I want to go to 8. In time, that should happen for all of our trains anyway. And one more. But now it's overweight, which we don't want. Well, it doesn't climb anything at all. No, but it will accelerate slower, and it's already slow, so I don't want that. Good, and you will copy the order. So you go to station 9, station 39, station 9, station 10, and station 29. And I think that's fine. It's not going to get any mail on that final station, but all the other ones. And we might skip, you know what, we will skip station 9 on one of the loops, because it's the only station that doesn't require as much attention. So on what loop is it better to skip the station? Probably going in. So it'll stop when it's coming out. Yeah. And I'm not sure about that, but whatever, it's not a big difference. Did I start the wrong train? We also need to sell the old one. This one needs to be sold. And this one needs to not be sold. God dang it. Well, it's an easy fix. Except we have to go and make the route again. That was silly. So 39, then station 9, then 10, then 29. Go. And that'll be fine. No, this one. Do we want to include station 40? No, I think we don't want too many trains moving here at the moment, because this is where the oil line is running, and it's gonna have to turn around here and take up extra space in this line. No. Maybe when it's dual lined all the way, but until then I will run on this closed system here. Good, so let's retire another train. Let's see, we have another one that's small here. It's running lumber, and it's overweight, so I think this one is a good one to upgrade. And we'll reduce our lumber production a little bit while it's being upgraded, but we'll have a look at it and probably improve it, so it should be okay. Oh, and now it is being overfilled here, look at that. So I'm glad we released another train to come and pick up some timber, because we are losing timber here right now. Where's our new here? This is the best train we can make at the moment. The most expensive one and the fastest one. The strongest one. Off it goes, collecting some oil for us. Diesel. Go forth and find me diesel. And yeah, this train is not being filled up, so that's what we are trying to fix. Incompetent competitors. Greetings. Some time ago we were dealing with the oil import contract, and I would like to follow up on it. We need to find a solution for the transportation of petroleum products and chemicals from our refineries. Most of the shipping companies are useless. Okay. Our warehouses are sometimes so full that we have to stop production, and it costs us massive amounts of money. I'm not going to pay to run the refinery if it's not producing anything. Maybe I should just shut it down instead. Anyway, that's where you come in. Deliver these products for me and get a supply chain moving again to save my business. Deliver 200 oil barrels within 1 year to any factory. You can repeat the task, and then we get some free, I don't know, wagons of some type. Well, you know what? This is gonna do complete itself. We are still working on this. We've delivered commodities to London now. Look at that. The first delivery of commodities. And when he's done with that, he's going to go into the roundabout, and that's why the roundabout's nice. He can just turn around there and come back. Not bad, not bad. Okay. And he turns around here, good. What are we waiting for? I think we still have a bottleneck in this area here, and I had an idea for fixing it, but it's gonna cost a lot of lumber now because of the way the new rail system works. But I will commit to it anyway, I believe. I will make a bridge as an extra bypass. So this is just costing us lumber, and I should have repurposed the track maybe, instead of just deleting it. But we can make a bridge that runs over here. There. Here. It's not that expensive in lumber, at least, to make bridges. That's good. If I do it here, yes. I would want it a little bit of space. I just want to make sure that this one here can connect into it, but it shouldn't be much of a problem. Comes in here. Just like that. And then a bridge here, 11, 12. Iron suspension bridge. How much more are we paying for this one here? Less money. Top speed 68. I think our new train, the EMD F3, will actually be limited by our rail speed. I don't think we can run at 80 miles per hour anywhere. I might be wrong about that, but at least on the iron suspension bridge, it's not even fast enough. So it's the same amount of timber, but we use iron. I wonder if we can just upgrade bridges in an easy way, or we have to delete it and buy an entirely new one. But it's not that expensive in timber, so I'm not too worried about it. And, you know, they aren't going to be spending a lot of time on the bridge. And from here I want it to connect into both this line, like that, and that one there, like so. So we need some signals, and we could end up needing another thing, another roundabout here, but I hope not. Is there anywhere else I can put in a signal? Yes, here. And this will give, instead, this is our bottleneck right now, this little space here, and it also would fill up the roundabout more. This bypasses this little bottleneck and bypasses the roundabout entirely, giving extra space on the line as a whole. And we will make change signals here. This one will of course need to be able to connect into it as well. So we will fix that up like so. There. And on the bridge we need, well, we can do this. Yep. At the foot of the bridge is not the best place to have a signal. Because if trains stop there and they are overloaded, then they will not be able to get the momentum to get up the hill or the bridge. Do we need any more signals in this general area? Let me see it run a little bit. Yes. Don't go that way unless it's clear. So now you should, in fact, they should prioritize the bridge even, because I think it is a shortcut. And that will help with the timber production as a whole as well. You need to be a chain. Okay. Looks good. Yeah. What are we doing on time? Oh, plenty of time. Nice. Okay, and we are getting timber relatively quickly, so I shouldn't complain too much. Now we are in fact out of lumber in this station. But it's coming in at the same time, but still we can apparently carry more lumber in there. But we also have a train being upgraded at the moment, so that is being taken care of. It should be, must be this one here? No? I did tell it to go to depot, didn't I? I don't know which one it was. Do you produce more lumber? Yeah, with the clearing. I would rather not spend coal on that. This one's already fully upgraded. Well, let's upgrade this one here. Could collect lumber from over here. I think this one is better because it's closer. Well, it's not that much closer, honestly. Could we divert from here? Yes. Should be doable. Indeed. And then just connect it into the line. And I would put in another station because I know this coal train here is set to wait for the to be filled, if I recall correctly. One, I want the right one. There. Here and here, connecting in. Like so. Yep. have been meaning to make another... Oh man, I regret everything. See, I don't want this. This problem here is bad. Why are we having this line? What's going on? This queue. Get in a signal here, get in a signal there. What are we waiting for? Like, are we moving? Yes. Interesting. So we have another bottleneck here, I guess. Now you are going where? Station 1 as well. Maybe we could make a tunnel underneath here? I don't know where it would connect to though. Like it could come up here, we would remove this and just make it come up here and we'll completely bypass the roundabout. And they aren't really using this part of the line anyway. You know what? It's gonna be more and more and more complex, but I want to do it. So we need to go 3 layers down. It's not gonna allow us to do that because there's a lot of rails in the way. And we are already using a bridge here, but we can make this an underpass instead. Instead of a bridge, make it a tunnel underneath. I don't see why not. Okay. We are doing it. And then we can do a bridge above here. Might even be able to make this one connect into it as well, which would be nice. How close to the roundabout can we make the bridge? Not here. Here. No. Here. No. Wrong track crossing. But there it goes. Okay. That's the best one we can do. Needs to connect in there. And if we can do anything to make it connect... Oh yeah. Exactly. Nice. I'm just making sure that this will work. Yeah, I think it will. Okay. We're making a lot of weird things to this episode, I feel like. But it should work. And we connect it over here. I also connect that in there. Yes. And then this needs to be a chain. This needs to be a chain. And don't go on this path at all if it's blocked. Same with this one though, so this should be a chain as well. Okay, I wonder if this will work. It should improve the system. Oh, we need to make the underpass that I was talking about here then. Okay. I don't think 2 down is enough, but we'll check. Right, if I... This is at 15, this is at 13. Can we make a tunnel right now? No, wrong track crossing. Alright. so we will go one level lower. What about now? I'm pretty sure it's a no. Oh, it's a yes! I know nothing. Huh, so you only need to go 2 levels down. Well, I learned something today. That's why you always test your own knowledge all the time. You learn new things sometimes. Something you thought you knew, turns out you didn't know anything. Okay. Man, look at this mess. I swear, it should work. Can you please go? Yeah. Okay, I will make something here. We already have a signal there. So I will make another signal here and hope that now everything will be okay despite that. Ah, we had another signal here. Oh, and one over here. Interesting. Above and below. Look at that mess. Haha. Well, how is it? It's function over form. Well, I think the expression is form over function. Not in this case, though. Well, if it works, I'm happy. And here's the train that we've retired. Oh, it's coming down from the mountain. Aha! So it was a mountain train that we retired. Interesting. And this is a coal station that is not being tapped out. So we can fix that part really quickly. Like this. Whoop. Go. We can just run another one of those trains on that line. How's the station looking? There's no queue going in here, so that's all good. I've been meaning to do one thing here for a while, and I will do it now, I think. No, we cannot. Yes, we can, maybe. I want to run a line here. But then this station, this bridge is in the way. If I want to push that bridge one space further, it would end here. We have a ghost track here. No, it's a real track. And then we have another issue if I want to do that, so that it's not going to work. Not without more remodeling than I was initially planning. We have the lumber to go up here now, the timber, to finish this that I started. There. Whoops. There's one. No. See, I want it to be able to switch back in here just in case. Like so. Come on. Why won't you switch directions? Okay, we'll do a line or both ways is fine because it can only go one way anyway. This should be a chain. This needs to be just a normal one. What? Why? Okay. Huh. I'm questioning my own belief here on my own system. I could do something better with this, I'm sure. Like, why have I set it up like this in the first place? Seems silly. The one's turning should be going in this way. And the ones going straight should be going this way, so that they don't have to cross in front of the ones turning. Right? And we need to give them multiple options to switch to the other lane though. Like here, 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 and one at the end here. Here. And we can give them some options of switching the other way around, just in case. Again, so that they can overtake each other and such. There, there. Sure. More signals, more signals. I think that is better. Get rid of that, get rid of that. That's a little bit more efficient than it was before. It didn't cost a whole lot of lumber, timber lumber. Let's get rid of this. So that we may run double line the other way. We'll do it after it's crossed that thing there. And in here. Do that. And then we want to make a few intersections so they can switch back and forth. And I don't know if this is how you would do it in real life, but I believe it's functional. Like so. And then they can switch here, should they please. And that might... I think with the intersection ones here, they should be chain signals. I'm not sure. And more signals will help in general. Especially at the intersections. I believe. Okay. It isn't pretty, but functional. Which seems to be the theme of the episode. I can't believe you've done this. As the meme goes. And it does have lumber provided again. Yeah. Alright, so this episode was more about lumber than about oil. We did make a new oil train. Let's see if I can find it real quick. See, it's at working at top speed. Like, can I mark a piece of rail? Like, if I go here, 112. Okay, so that it can in fact run at its maximum speed. The big train here. Like, how fast is it running here? 56. Statistics. Huh. Info. Like, I would like some more statistics. Better statistics screens. That would be real cool. Like, seeing its average speed and how long it spends waiting and how long it spends loading, how much time it spends doing different things. Would be some really cool details. Maybe giving some insight into the efficiency of your trains. Does this roundabout work? We haven't had any issues with this roundabout for a while. And I'm a little bit surprised. It seems to be working as it's intended. But I'm expecting that it'll break again at some point. Anyway, this is the end of the episode, and I believe we are moving, but it's still about a year per episode, so about 2 episodes from now, we should be moving into the I guess the late steam age? No, late diesel age? Oops. Okay, well, that's the end of the episode. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.